Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the 7 traits of the most resilient people. Thank you for rejoining me. Don't forget to smash that like button and that subscribe button if you got any value out of this video. And let's get back to this video. The 5th trait of the most phenomenally resilient people is to be present when dealing with distressing emotions. What does this mean? Like I said at the start of this video, we all have to deal with stress sometime in our lives, but you may feel like the stress is out of control. Best Online MD says, stress is your body's way of responding to any kind of demand or threat. When you feel threatened, your nervous system responds by releasing a flood of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which arouse the body for emergency action. Your heart pounds faster, muscles tighten, blood pressure rises, breath quickens, and your senses become sharper. These physical changes increase your strength and stamina, speed and reaction time, and enhance your focus. And it can be a good thing when you need that extra boost. For example, you have an important presentation, or you're trying to escape, fight or flight. But when it gets out of control, how do you deal with it? The most phenomenally resilient people know that they can't control distressing situations, but they can control the way that they respond to it. Best Online MD says, stress management can teach you healthier ways to cope with stress and help you reduce its harmful effects and prevent stress from spiraling out of control. So how do you do this? They say you should engage socially, and the most phenomenally resilient people know that when they do this, they can ease stress, because simply talking to someone face to face can release hormones that reduces stress, even if you're still unable to alter the stressful situation. Do know that the very fact of opening up to someone is not a sign of weakness. You're not going to be perceived as a burden to others. In fact, most people will be flattered that you trust them enough to confide in them, and it will only strengthen your bond. Another way that the most phenomenally resilient people know of easing stress is to sleep well, eat well, and exercise well. Forbes.com says, it's so much easier to feel resilient when your body is in a balanced state. Take care to sleep, eat well and exercise well so that your body and brain can confront challenges with calmness and clarity. This will help you to become more resilient. An article from Best Online MD confirms this. When we feel strong and rested, we are more resilient. Physical activity plays a role in managing stress. Activities that require moving both your arms and your legs are particularly effective. Walking, running, swimming, dancing, aerobic classes are good choices, especially if you exercise mindfully, focusing your attention on the physical sensation and experiences as you move. Focused movement helps you to get your nervous system back into balance. If you've been traumatized or experience immobilization, getting active can help you become unstuck. So, the most phenomenally resilient people sleep well, eat well, and exercise well, and you should do the same. The 5th trait of the most phenomenally resilient people is... Dennis Waitley was right when he said, success is almost totally dependent upon drive and persistence. Continuing in a course of action in spite of opposition and immense difficulties is the thing that most resilient people do most often. And it is totally true that your ability to be persistent will determine your success. This is a distinguishing attribute of those who succeed in life against those who don't. But how many times have you told yourself that you're going to do this, you're going to achieve that, and given up within a short time? The fact is that most of us give up before we've even started, and I know I'm guilty of it myself. I've purchased many internet courses, how to write the perfect book, and I've given up halfway through. And I'm sure that you are guilty of doing the same thing. Lifehack.com states, Whatever your reason for quitting is, you should stop letting your doubts and fears hold you back. The reality is, developing persistence is a master skill to succeed. It is easier to relax and do nothing, I know that, or just live in your comfort zone, rather than face the uncertainty and discomfort of sailing through our goals. Plus, the idea of failure and hardship can also be too much to bear for many. But if you want to create change in your life and achieve success, now is the time to develop and master your persistence. And they provide 6 ways to help you develop persistence. And this will lead you to becoming more resilient. So what are they? The first one is to identify your wants and desires. As Lawrence J. Peter once said, if you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else. Number 2, determine your motivation. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not very much and 10 being the sky's the limit, determine where your motivation features. Number 4, keep a positive mental attitude. Being resilient isn't easy, but the results can be outstanding. Keep positive to ensure you stay the distance by using positive self-speak. Number 5, build your mastermind group. Get around positive people who can help you mastermind your goals and ambition. And number 6, develop discipline and habit. All your goal setting and planning will go to waste if you're not able to develop discipline and good habits. And if you need some help becoming resilient, check out my website. I put a link down below in the description because it's all about empowering you on your personal growth journey. Whatever you're looking to achieve in life, it's there to provide you with the tools that you will need to make it happen. This will also help you to create your personal mission statement for success. So please check it out. And if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and share with anyone you think would benefit. I want to continue to empower you on your personal growth journey. The 7th and final trait of the most phenomenally resilient people is their ability to know themselves, to be self-aware. Becoming more self-aware will ensure you become more conscious of your character and inner thoughts and more likely to enjoy self-acceptance. Jonathan Letman could not say it better when he said, self-awareness doesn't stop you from making a mistake, it allows you to learn from them. The art of becoming self-aware is the first step to being tolerant and patient with yourself and others. It also gives you consent to appreciate yourself as a unique individual. It highlights your personal blueprint that carves you out from everyone else. But how do you become more self-aware? Well, in an article from nickwidnell.com, he provides 10 ways that you can become more self-aware. The first is, pay attention to what bothers you about other people. Meditate on your mind. Read high-quality fiction. Identify your emotional kryptonite. This means you should stop avoiding your emotion. They say that you can unlock a wealth of insight about ourselves and our world if you are willing to listen. Draw a timeline of your life, important events that have happened in your life. Ask for feedback and take it well. Do some micro travel. Learn a new skill. Identify cognitive distortions. These are inaccurate thoughts and beliefs that warp the way you see things. Take time to clarify your values. The most phenomenally resilient people know that becoming self-aware will help them break the mold of regular mundane life and stand out on a regular basis. This is because they realize that they can leverage their strengths and characteristics that they have to become more resilient, and you can do the same. And it's important to realize that traits that build resilience are fundamental not only for your development, but for the development of the world. Resilience builds confidence, which allows you to overcome setbacks and achieve the things that are most important to you. This will empower you to find the roadmap you need to build whatever is important to you in your life. That being said, it's very important that we practice resilience as parents and teachers. By doing this, we encourage resilience in our children, for it is the ultimate guide to staying motivated, achieving goals, and living a happy and remarkable life. Have it, friends. So there you have it, friends. The 7 traits of the most phenomenally resilient people. I'm going to give you a recap of those 7 traits. So if you follow these 7 traits, then I'm sure that you are going to be far more resilient, and you're going to develop a level of mental toughness that is going to see you through the tough times. So let me recap. What are the 7 traits of the most phenomenally resilient people? And they are an ability to focus, big picture thinking, being flexible, having the art of problem solving, having high emotional intelligence, being present when dealing with distressing emotions, being persistent, and being self-aware. Well, that's it from this video, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. More to come, videos released every Sunday. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.